thought I'd dig through some drawers and show you a few more things that we have. This should probably be in a case, but like I said, my husband used to do demolition, and they would go through the houses, and people would just leave them because sometimes they were like flood houses and stuff. So he came across this All-Star Game signed by Ozzie Smith. Baseball. Says 1996 on it. And this here is something that my aunt gave me. That's Jimmy Durante. Kind of looks like a postcard. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Kind of a picture. Well, it's old, whatever it is. And that guy with him, yeah, he looks real familiar, but I'm not going to venture out a name because I'll be wrong. And my aunt also gave me this East St. Louis Centennial 1961. I actually had another one that didn't have a bell on it. I don't know who put the bell on it, but I sold it, and this one here I kept. And here's one for you Kansas City guys. That is something to do with air safety. And I got this old ordinance from the city here, and it's dated from 1954, so I actually might donate that to the museum. Okay, I've got something interesting here that you might know what it is, but you might not, and it's something I found in an old house in Missouri, and I want you to guess. Just guess what it is. Okay, I've got something else of interest. When my husband was working at the airport and they were tearing down a tower, he found this in the trash that they were throwing out. So if you look at it, it's Air Force One. And down here it says Air Force One over Mount Vernon to St. Louis air traffic controllers from the crew of Air Force One. With appreciation and best wishes. And it's signed Robert, that's either E or C Reddick, presidential pilot, U.S. Air Force photo by Ken Hackman. So I looked up this pilot, and he was actually Ronald Reagan's pilot. So it's kind of sad that they would actually throw this away. But if you remember, what did Ronald Reagan do? He fired all the air traffic controllers. So that's how this ended up at my house. So here's part of what I looked up. And it's shows Ronald Reagan. And it says during his presidency, President Reagan flew 233 Air Force One missions, logging 675,640 miles and nearly 1,400 hours in the air. The pilot for most of those missions was Colonel, retired, Robert Ruddock. And that is the signature on this. So, and it's a real shame that someone ripped this down off the wall, tore it, and threw it in the trash and left it just to be thrown out.